周三，拜登在联合国大会上发表了近半个小时的演说，首先谈及的话题就是俄乌战争。
Let us speak plainly. A permanent member of the United Nations Security Council invaded its neighbor, attempted to erase a sovereign state from the map. Russia has shamelessly violated the core tenets of the United Nations Charter.
就在拜登发言之前，普京签署了征兵动员令，增派更多军力到乌克兰东部和南部。拜登呼吁大会所有成员谴责俄罗斯的侵略行为，希望战争早日结束。
Like you, the United States wants this war to end on just terms, on terms we all signed up for, that you cannot seize a nation's territory by force.
由于俄乌战争造成世界粮食危机，拜登宣布将为粮食短缺国家提供援助。
With as many as 193 million people around the world experience acute food insecurity, a jump of 40 million in a year. Today I'm announcing another $2.9 billion in U.S. support for life-saving humanitarian and food security assistance for this year alone.
在谈及美中关系时，拜登强调，美国不寻求冲突和冷战，会继续扮演理性的领导者。
And we will lead with our diplomacy to strive for peaceful resolution of conflicts. We seek to uphold peace and stability across the Taiwan Straits. We remain committed to our One China policy, which has helped prevent conflict for 4 decades. And we continue to oppose unilateral changes in the status quo by either side.
8月底，联合国人权机构公布了新疆人权报告，对中共犯下的反人类罪，拜登明确表示，美国不会坐视不理。
And yet today in 2022, fundamental freedoms are at risk in every part of our world. From the violations in Xinjiang, the United States will always promote human rights and the values enshrined in the UN Charter in our own country and around the world.
新唐人电视台记者林一综合报道。
Nowadays, China's young people increasingly delay marriage or refuse to marry and have children. As a result, the Chinese regime fears the most significant economic slowdown in decades. Recent statistics show that China's marriage rate has dropped to an all-time low, and China's fertility rate is almost the lowest in the world. As a result, only 7.6 million newlyweds registered for marriage in China in 2021. It is the lowest number since 1985. In addition, the number of marriages per 1,000 people in China also fell to an all-time low of 5.4 as young Chinese delay marriage. The Chinese regime's birth rate reduction policies make fertility low. The one-child policy began in 1980 and ended in 2016. Now the regime has to encourage people to get married and have children. However, it doesn't pay attention to people's livelihood, causing the birth rate to decrease. For example, Yu, 31, had hoped for one more son, but she had to shelve plans to have another child due to life getting harder and harder. According to demographers, China's zero-COVID policy makes people feel they have lost control of their personal lives and have no intention of procreating. The hashtag #WeAreTheLastGeneration went viral on Chinese social media during the lockdown. Yuhua's population research survey said China's fertility rate is almost the lowest in the world. The fundamental reason is that China's fertility cost is nearly the highest in the world. The younger generation of China believes that, with China's current welfare conditions, having children will bring a tremendous financial burden. Cheng, a woman from Shenzhen, said that since her son was 6 months old, she spent over $1,100, or 8,000 yuan, monthly to send him to a private nursery. She added that it was costly and wouldn't be affordable if she had 2 children of similar ages. Even in rural China, many people find raising a child on the average local income challenging. In big cities, it is tough to find a babysitter. The cost of hiring a babysitter is also prohibitive. The head of a domestic employment agency in Guangzhou said that a child under 6 needs $856 to $998, or 6,000 to 7,000 yuan to raise. A baby under 3 needs at least $1,100. According to the Shanghai Academy of Social Sciences, raising a child from birth to junior high in the affluent part of Shanghai costs an average of $114,000, or 800,000 yuan. For decades, China has relied on its large working-age population to fuel economic growth. Nowadays, the Chinese regime fears the most significant economic slowdown in decades due to young people refusing to marry and have children.
9月19号晚，湖北武汉纺织大学外经贸学院爆发学生维权抗议运动，起因据说是学校偷电被供电局发现，而学校一直不缴罚款，造成停电。有的宿舍停电长达1周，引发学生的不满。视频显示，大批学生聚集在校园内维权，抗议学校封校和停电。
学校偷电还不交罚款。
据学生披露，该校15栋和16栋宿舍楼停电长达1个多星期，大热天没有空调，还有的学生因为停电被困在电梯里。9月19号晚间，愤怒的学生冲出教室，在校园聚集维权，要求学校解封还钱。随后，校方叫来警察镇压。事件在网上发酵，冲上微博热搜，官方随即开始屏蔽相关信息，删话题，压热搜。与此同时，学校的辅导员在群里发布的通知曝光，引发舆论。该通知说，但凡参与了今晚聚集性事件的同学被学校倒查下来，只要有我们的学生直接被开除处分。消息在网上发酵，尽管官方迅速删帖，仍然有大量网友声援参与维权运动的学生。有网友说，怎么着，圈起来热死学生不是事儿，学生在教室以外的地方聚集在一起，就吓破胆了吗？下一个是谁？今天不发声，下次谁来为我们发声呢？无妨外经贸加油，希望全社会都能看见学生的诉求。
The zero-COVID policy imposed by the CCP has led to many tragedies and farces. According to a video posted online, Guiyang residents who reported to the police about someone avoiding the COVID testing were arrested for affecting pandemic-free communities. Several videos were posted on the internet a few days ago that showed how the police went into a house to arrest a woman but were stopped in the hallway by many other residents. The police told people repeatedly to cooperate with their work, but they wouldn't let them go. They told the police, "We were also arrested after we reported the problem to you. Is that still a law?" According to the revelations of Weibo, the incident happened in 3 buildings with 5 groups in Zhongtian Sweet Town in Guiyang City. On September 17th, nucleic acid testing workers in the community said that they found the shop's first floor was being used privately by the community's property manager and his family, and that his family had not gone out for nucleic acid testing for 11 days in a row. On September 18th, the owner called the city's hotline to report the problem. They soon got a call from the police station which told them, "Don't make trouble just to ease the lockdown." The whistleblower used foul language on the phone, but when the police came to arrest the person, they were stopped at the stairs by other owners. The police told residents over and over to cooperate, but they wouldn't let them go. One resident told the police, "We have reported COVID cases these days. Then you come to arrest us. Is there any law?" Some netizens say that people who can avoid nucleic acid testing for lengthy periods clearly belong to a privileged class, and the so-called pandemic-free community is also thought to have something to do with privilege. In Guiyang City, many neighborhoods have been labeled pandemic-free communities, and residents have been free to come and go. But this is because of the strict COVID and prevention measures. Some locals told the news that some so-called pandemic-free communities are actually the family homes of local government workers, and some family members of government workers rush to quarantine to stay in free high-end hotels. There are many signs that China's dynamic zero-COVID has become a political movement whose operations have nothing to do with the target of epidemic prevention. Netizens say that the results of some people's nucleic acid tests are not clear and that the nucleic acid reports of the dead are still being updated regularly. At the same time, a video shows that the nucleic acid test inside the suspected government employee only scans the code without sampling. A few days ago, people who were moved to remote isolation in Guiyang City were involved in a tragic car accident. Local netizens said that many of the people who were quarantined had green code, and some entire buildings' residents were taken to the quarantine site because infections were found in citizens in nearby buildings. Why does Beijing keep pushing dynamic zero COVID? There are different opinions in the public sphere. Some people think it's because Chinese officials are fighting among themselves, and others believe it's to strengthen social control. And still others think it might have something to do with China's substantial interests in the nucleic acid industry. Alzheimer's disease has been of little concern, but now it has become an alarming disease in China. As reported by Chinese media, data from China's National Health Commission conference on September 20th shows that about 15 million people with dementia, among Chinese people aged 60 and older, 10 million of whom have Alzheimer's disease. According to data from the Alzheimer's Disease in China Report 2021, Alzheimer's disease now ranks 5th among illnesses that killed people in China in 2019, moving up 5 spots over the past 30 years. Alzheimer's disease has quickly developed into a killer that preys on the Chinese elderly. However, China is not adequately aware of this disease. how to detect the disease early to take care of the patient properly has not been paid enough attention. As reported by RFI, experts say China is poorly prepared for the challenge, while this is a growing problem worldwide. The U.S. has 6.2 million Alzheimer's patients and 73,000 beds in specialist treatment centers. China has more than double the cases of Alzheimer's as the U.S., but fewer than 200 beds. RFI quoted Wei Xiaoqiao, a neurologist from Guangdong Medical University, saying, "No healthcare program looms larger in China than Alzheimer's disease. It is the fastest growing major illness in the mainland, and we are not at all equipped to deal with it." Wei Xiaoqiao added that doctors in rural areas are not trained in early diagnosis. Even the capital Beijing has only one care facility with staff trained to assist Alzheimer's patients.
看到这个环境，看这个方舱。
9月21号，中共官方数据显示，虽然当局长期坚持清零政策，但仍有20个省通报有新增病例，其中贵州、西藏、黑龙江排在前3。各地继续极端管控，防堵疫情。在首都北京，要在20大期间对快递包裹加强安检和消毒，严禁收寄无人机等物品。
有做不完的核酸，排不完的队。
11长假将至，北上广、江浙等多地要求民众就地度假。四川自贡市的一个社区则是征集10户长进行管控，引起舆论热议。
这个制度很容易让人联想到过去这个中国商鞅变法之后推出的一种法家连坐的制度哈，也就是说中共呢会进一步收紧对社会的控制，一个家庭如果有问题的话，这个10个家庭就全部出问题。
中共清零政策收紧管控以及地缘政治紧张局势不断升温，经济脱钩的风险加剧，也使人才和企业从中国迅速流失。3份最新的报告显示，欧洲企业在中国的投资急剧下降。其中，中国欧商会指出，疫情爆发后没有新的欧洲企业入驻，人们对中国失去兴趣。法新社报道，欧商会谴责中共的清零政策不灵活，并且实施不一致，使75%的欧洲公司受害。
Growth in developing Asia, excluding the PRC, is actually forecast to be 5.3% in both 2022 and 2023. This is the first time in more than 3 decades that the rest of developing Asia is growing faster than the PRC.
本月7大工业国组织部长级会议也达成共识，要对中共采取更强硬的一致立场。
Die Naivität gegenüber China ist vorbei. Wir haben gesehen, dass die Abhängigkeit von einem Land, das möglicherweise kein verlässlicher Partner ist, eine Gefahr für den Wohlstand der Länder, aber auch für den Welthandel ist.
新唐人记者雨婷综合报道。